fight, like, I'm glad.
Good fight. Close fight.
No, close.
Okay.
You say close fight?
No, was it a close fight? I'm asking. Was it easy fight, close fight?
No close fight.
And there you have it, guys. There is Artur Beterbiev claiming that it was not a close fight between himself and Dmitry Bivol. A good fight, but not a close fight. And let me counterpunch. I don't really know how to take that. I think it was a close fight. I'm not going to say that it was only a good fight, because if it wasn't a close fight, what made it so good? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's, accurate. I think that Artur was like, I don't think it's a close fight. I think it was a good fight, based off his boxing ability, based off his speed and his combinations that he did give me, that gave me a little bit of hesitancy, but I think, it was urgency in the final championship rounds that actually won him the fight. Okay. But him saying that, like, no, I don't think so. Maybe that is a bit of cap. Him saying, well, no, I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. And I'm like, okay, wow. Artur Beterbiev doesn't think that, and he was just sure that he would win. I find it strange, though. He didn't say things like that right after the fight. In the post-press conference, I didn't see him, talk about, it was he didn't never say it was an easy fight. So it just wasn't blatantly disrespectful, okay? But at the end of the day, though, I do think that, it was a close fight, so a good fight, equals a close fight. You see what I mean? Because I think they're both kind of in the same ballpark versus, being, a good fight, and so good fight equates to me as that much. So I'm wondering, maybe he was coached to say that. Maybe, he was saying that for the people that still argue that Dmitry Bivol won that fight, because, a lot of people think Dmitry Bivol won. A lot of people think Dmitry Bivol was robbed, and I'll say this about robberies. People overuse that word too. Okay. It was not a robbery. Okay. It was not. Because it was clearly a situation where you had a guy that won some rounds, definitely, with his hand speed and his counterpunching ability, which that's Bivol. Dmitry Bivol won rounds. Oh, yes, he did. You know what I mean? But did he win them big? No. I mean, he had some good moments in certain rounds, but the rounds were balanced out by the aggression of of Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev was going in there, and he was just pounding and piling up these punches, these chopping shots, and they were coming. The pressure was coming, and Bivol felt it, just like every other fighter. And there's one thing we have to give Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol did not fold. He did not fall. He didn't get dropped. I think he got hurt, and I think because he got hurt, he knew, well, listen, I might have this fight in the bag, so I'm not going to chance and I'm not going to gamble with what I think I have. You see what I'm saying? Because what he thought he had enough rounds in the bag, to win so if that fight goes wherever it is, let me just coast and let me do this. But that wasn't good enough. Now, I will say, Artur Beterbiev, I would like him to finish stronger than he did. But at the same time, Dmitry Bivol did start to hold, and for me, I think he pulled Dmitry Bivol, fought Artur Beterbiev like Mark Madoff fought Crawford. Because Crawford was then starting to shift and hit those gears and go from gear 3 to 4 to 5. But then, Madrimov saw that and he understood, like, yo, this dude's really coming on. I have to suppress this attack. So he started holding. And I think Bivol did the same thing against Artur Beterbiev, to be fair, because, he did not want to get caught with something that may put him down at the very last part of the fight. But that gamble, unfortunately, well, he didn't have enough rounds, and it went to the favor of Artur Beterbiev. So for Artur saying it wasn't a close fight, that might have been prepped. He might have been prepped to say that versus, giving Bivol too much credit where a lot of people have already given him the fight morally, because officially Artur Beterbiev won. Okay, so I think that's what it is most importantly with that. But for him saying, nah, it wasn't a close fight, man, I think that's a low-key diss, honestly. That's what I honestly think. And, you know, that's his opinion, though. He thinks how he's going to think. But I have not gave my prediction about this fight. I'm letting it marinate. Probably maybe Wednesday I will drop something. The whole breakdown of the second fight between Artur Beterbiev, the undisputed light heavyweight champion, versus the challenger, Dmitry Bivol. And here's the thing, people. Let me give this and leave this with you. If it wasn't a close fight, if it wasn't a good fight, we wouldn't see a sequel now, would we? But you guys tell me what you think of Artur Beterbiev stating that that was not a close fight, but a good one. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!